Well, hello everybody from Globe Life Field in Arlington, Texas. Zack Hample with you here at my 15th different Major League Baseball stadium this season. And listen, I did make this trip with my beloved videographer and friend, Fenway Chris, but I think we gotta call him Diva Chris right now because according to him, it's too hot to be outside.
Whoa, a diva? Really, Zach? Come on, look at the temperature here. 104 degrees. Give me a break, bro. But continue.
But actually, he's right. It's like 102 degrees right now. I'm getting skin cancer just talking to you guys standing here. And I think his camera batteries would explode if he spends too much time outside. So he'll be with me soon as I run in. Hopefully there's batting practice and lots of action. The Rangers are using commemorative baseballs this year. I'll talk more about that later, but that's basically the goal, to snag one. I'm gonna be here for 2 days, so I think I should be able to get it done. Anyway, let's head inside. I gotta give the Rangers credit for opening their stadium today 2 hours early, but unfortunately, the Rangers are not taking batting practice. I guess they hit much earlier in the day and they were done by the time fans got inside. So you can see where I am now in the left field seats. It's already crowded and there is no action yet, so that's gonna make it really tough to catch baseballs. The Phillies, thankfully, you can probably see them over my shoulder. They are out there warming up, so they should be hitting. And in just a moment, I'm actually gonna go up into the concourse to get my wristband because this is an all-you-can-eat section, and yes, I have tickets here. Then I'll probably throw on the Phillies hat, hopefully catch some balls, and then do all my eating after BP.
This is so cool.
There's 1, 2. They'll give you a wristband. So you're good to go. See someone you really got different balls.
Tough out here. A lot of people. You got that overhang up above if you can see that. But this gap behind the left field wall, you just saw that. I used my cup trick to pull a ball out and other fans are going for it too, so it's a great opportunity, but lots of other people have the same idea. So I'm out of breath because I've been running all over the place. I guess we're probably about 10 minutes into BP and 1 baseball so far. It is tough out in left field. We've already established that. it seems like every group of BP, there are twice as many people. And so after getting another ball with the cup trick, I've decided to head over to right field. So I am way up high in the seats. Not sure if you can see in the background, but there's a couple lefties in this group, probably the final group, so maybe I can get one more. Man. Were being very generous today. They tossed lots of baseballs to fans in the crowd, but unfortunately none of those baseballs went to me. That Phillies hat that I wore did absolutely nothing. And look, I know I've mentioned the crowd several times already today, and I'm sorry, but I just was not expecting things to be this crazy. I've only been to the stadium one other time, and that was during the playoffs in 2020, during that season that was shortened because of COVID. So when I was here then, there was social distancing in effect, and attendance was limited to just 29%. So I had all kinds of space then, but today there was no space. So all that time that I spent out in right field for the final group and a half of BP, I got 0 baseballs. So that was frustrating, but it's just fun to be back at this stadium. After BP, I got to hang with a bunch of fans, and I have to say, I owe an apology in particular to one guy named Brian. He brought a copy of my book, The Baseball, and when I inscribed it to him, I misspelled his name. So I did my best to correct it, and he actually liked what I wrote. So yeah, everyone was really cool. And this stadium is cool, but it is a weird place. Normally I'm not a fan of indoor baseball, but today, given how hot it is outside, I'm definitely appreciating the air conditioning. And despite the AC, look at this. I mean, I still sweated a ton. So yeah, really good to be back, despite the low numbers, really feeling good. And part of the reason for that is that I get to shout out my friends over at SeatGeek because they are sponsoring this video. And I'm just up here in the concourse where it's a little quieter. Those announcements are so loud. Now listen, SeatGeek has given me a link that I can pass along to you guys, and you can use it to save 10% on any tickets you buy on the app, whether or not you've used it before. It's a tremendous deal, and I'll explain how it works in just one second. But first, for those who don't know what SeatGeek is, what are you doing? I've been talking about it all season. It is an app that gathers tickets from all over the internet into one spot to make buying so easy. It's very user-friendly. You can see up here on the screen what it looks like when you're using it. And when you pull up the seating chart, you see all those colorful dots. Keep this in mind. The green ones, those are the good ones. Those are the great deals. So try to buy those. The red ones, not so much, guys. And also, SeatGeek rates every ticket from 0 to 10, so you can tell right away how good of a deal you're getting. And SeatGeek also has a buyer guarantee, so you can shop with confidence. Now, about how to use this deal and how to save the money, all you gotta do is check the description for this video. You'll find a link there, click it, and then just sign in or sign up, and those savings are gonna be applied automatically to your account. So again, description, link, sign in or sign up for 10% off any order on SeatGeek. Definitely take advantage. If you're not going to a Rangers game, whatever. If you're not a baseball fan, I mean, nobody's perfect, but you can use SeatGeek for other sports, events, music, concerts, festivals, shows. Whenever you are buying a ticket, check out SeatGeek first. And I think Fenway Chris has a little something like a special hookup happening, so let's get back down to the seats for that.
This working man behind the camera right here.
This guy said he would hook it up. I can't believe he did it, man.
Yes, there it
Love
is.
you.
Yes.
You are the man. Cheers, my friend.
Cheers.
Cheers.
And everybody, there's an extra reason to celebrate because Fenway Chris, no longer Diva Chris now that we're inside in the air conditioning.
Wow.
This is his 30th stadium that he's visited. He has now been
Number 30, baby.
to every current Major League Baseball stadium. Put it right here. Woo. My man. Salute. Glad to be here with you for it.
50th anniversary bombing of Baseball Hall of Famer, Baseball Hall of tonight's Rangers, authentic special. Yeah, good score of the ball game tonight. Your big player is the first Rangers home run.
Bobby, it's your boy Zack. God. So, it's so loud right now, guys. I can't shout over this music. But when it gets a little quieter, I'm going to tell you more about this ball. I'm going to tell you about Bobby Wilson, the catching coach, and that whole conversation. I'm not sure if you could hear it, but this is a beauty. Mwah. I am back in left field. Game time is just a few minutes away, and you can see behind me if you want to swing around this way. This is the all-you-can-eat area, so they basically have concession stands set up. You just go online, take what you want. I thought I was going to eat after batting practice, completely ran out of time, and right now the lines are long and I want to get down to my seat, so I'll have to come back here later. The Rangers should be taking the field any second, and it's just funny how my very slow day, only 2 balls in batting practice, suddenly turned into 5 because Bobby Wilson, the catching coach, threw 3 baseballs to me. It's still kind of loud. I'm going to wait till it's even quieter, maybe when the Phillies are at bat, and show you that baseball. Guess what, guys? I gotta talk about the crowd yet again because there are a ton of people out here in the all-you-can-eat area. I cannot wait to check it out. But first, how about a scoreboard update? Yeah, there's actually not a whole lot to say. 3rd inning right now, and no one has scored, but you can see the commemorative logo on the bottom right of the Jumbotron. Some fans are also wearing it on their jerseys, and you can see the logo right here on this beautiful baseball that I got earlier from the Rangers bullpen. 1972 to 2022, 50th anniversary for the Texas Rangers. And, you know, I will throw a link in the description of this video where you can see a nice close-up photo of this baseball. Really look at the artwork. I think this is gorgeous, one of the nicer ones this year. I love that cowboy hat with the Rangers logo on it, so this is definitely staying in my collection, not giving this one away. But Bobby Wilson, the Rangers catching coach who hooked it up, 3 baseballs he threw me. This is just a regular ball. And by the way, all the balls during BP, those were regular balls, so I was handing them out. I'm going to give this baseball to the biggest kid I know, Fenway Chris, behind the camera. This is for you, buddy, in honor of finally making it to all 30 current Major League stadiums. That's awesome. So enjoy that baseball, a little memento for you to take home. And as for the whole thing with Bobby Wilson, basically he knows about my collection. I connected with him last year in Baltimore. So when he saw me over the bullpen, he was like, what's the number up to now? And I told him, you know, 11,807. That's what it was after BP. So he's like, well, here, make it, you know, 08. And he threw me a ball, and it was a regular ball, the one that I just gave to Chris. So I was like, hey, do you guys have any of those balls with the special logos? So he reaches into the bullpen bag, picks one out, and throws it to me. And I was like, dude, thank you, you're the best. But I noticed that the ball was not, it wasn't perfect. The logo was a little worn off. So I called back down to him, and I said, I'm like, all right, here's the part where I'm going to be a dickhead. I said this. I was like, do you have another one of those baseballs where the logo is just pristine? He's like, hold on. He finds one. He says, give that last one to the kid. So I did. He threw me another one. So yeah, that's this one right here. So I have a perfect commemorative logo. Again, check the description. You'll see a page on my website with all of these things. So only 2 balls in BP, but then 3 from Bobby Wilson. So that's pretty cool to have ended up with 5. And yeah, you can see where I am right now in this all-you-can-eat area. I was afraid that they might have shut it down after a few innings, but looks like they're still doing it, and the lines are not crazy. So let's get some food. I think there's some dessert as well. And yeah, we'll go back down to the seats after that. I am hoping that someone will hit a home run that lands in that gap because I got the cup trick. I mean, I got balls from BP, but getting a game homer with the cup would be really sweet. So we'll see how that goes down. Anyway, time to eat. Now let's see, do I want number 1, 2, 3, or 4? That looks chunky.
I go 4.
Yeah. Buns on the ground, buns on the ground. Looking like a fool with your buns on the ground. Note that I could have any of these drinks for free, and I go for the water.
You know, it's a Coke product, so it's probably Dasani.
I know this is not the most glamorous place to dine, and I'm scarfing down my food like a pig, but the faster I get through it, the sooner I can get back to the seats and try to snag a home run. And also, did you notice this shirt that I'm wearing? I was here, the final game at the old stadium. Did a video, I'll link to that in the description, so lots more stuff for you guys to watch after this one. This man just bought the documentary.
The second baseman, number 41.
This documentary. My man, thank you. So we did not miss a whole lot while we were eating. Right now, bottom of the 5th, no score. And by the way, Chris, do you want me to sign that baseball that I gave you earlier?
No, that's all right. I'm fine with a non-autographed ball.
All right, well, screw you. It is so much fun when a plan works to perfection. I came here with my cup trick. I was talking about a game home run falling in the gap, and it happened. Nathaniel Lowe, bottom of the 6th inning, and I was all over that thing. The people in the front row, they were very friendly about it. I just said, excuse me a few times, passed through everybody, and then I lowered the cup right down over it, just like I'd done for a couple of baseballs in BP. So I got one eye on the batter. Yeah, you can see this thing right here if you can get a tight shot of it. This logo is not actually perfect. It's a little bit rubbed off, but whatever. I mean, this is now my 2nd game home run ball of the season. I caught one on the fly in Kansas City, and yes, this counts. When game home run balls, let's say, land in the bullpen or bounce back on the field, and they get tossed up, I don't count those. I don't count home runs if they are assisted. But I got this unassisted. Nobody helped me. I just dropped my cup on it. So this goes on the official home run tally. 2nd of the year, 83rd lifetime game home run, 17 more to get to 100. And this is a cool stat. I have now snagged a game home run ball at 19 different Major League stadiums. So the next one will be pretty special, 20 different stadiums. I wonder where that will be, but so for right now, yeah, it's still the bottom of the 6th. Rangers are up 3-0. After Lowe hit the homer, Jonah Heim, he went yard to right field. So, man, this day started off really it was so frustrating. And at this point, it really could not have been better. So, 3 innings to go. Marcus Semien and Cole Calhoun with the exclamation points on the game. Now, Semien started this season in a dreadful slump, but he's been heating up lately. And then Calhoun joined the long ball party as well. A pair of 2-run homers in the bottom of the 8th to blow things wide open. And the Phillies in the 9th, well, they went down quietly to close things out. And I gotta say, for a game that was scoreless halfway through and shaping up to be another frustrating night of sitting in the outfield, I am extremely pleased with how things turned out. 4 home runs tonight for the Rangers, and I actually touched 2 of them. The fans who snagged the Semien dinger asked me to sign it, so that was really cool. Final score, Rangers 7, Phillies nothing. And of course, for me, the coolest home run of them all is this one right here. Nathaniel Lowe, that ball that went in the gap, got it with the cup trick. I am so happy about that. Again, home run number 83. And somehow I stumbled into 6 baseballs today, 2 in BP, then 3 toss-ups, all from Bobby Wilson. He's the man, and this one. So again, check the description, lots of links, fun stuff for you to check out. The 6 balls, that brings the lifetime total to 11,811. 11811. That's kind of fun. I will be back here tomorrow. It's a 3 o'clock game, same teams. I'm not sure if there's BP, but stay tuned. Watch that video. It's going to be great as well. And thanks for watching this one. I'm out, guys.
It's like Inception. It's a video of a video of a video of Zack Hample using his cup trick to get a baseball out of the gap.